Guys, welcome back to the Daily Blue Weekly Podcast. My name is... Bitch, what's my name? I'm Bluey.
My name is Jeff.
I'm motherfucking Rick James, bitch.
My name's Gabe.
And this is your weekly dose of all the news stories that matter, but it's mostly the ones that don't. It is a miserable Thursday while we're recording this. I've just been to the post office, just sent out the last, well, until you dummies get your addresses wrong, the last of the blue and white cord caps ever.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone who bought one.
Thank you very much.
Have any more come back to your address?
Nah, I think there is at least one or two coming back. So once they get back here, we'll head them back out to you as quick as we can.
A few with the wrong addresses. They can wait. I'm not putting a hurry on them. They fucked their address up. That's eating into my time now. But thank you everyone that bought them. Yeah, they're all gone now. They're all gone. They're sold out completely. All gone forever. If you got one,
well done.
You're a fucking
congratulations.
Smart cookie. Mm-hmm. You're a smart cookie.
And if you didn't get one, we appreciate listening.
You're a retard. No,
and that.
No, thanks guys. That's awesome. It's always very cool when things sell out. So very grateful for that. Thank you very much. And it was raining at the post office, and I got wet. A couple of your boxes might be wet because it's fucking pissing down rain.
Well, everyone loves a wet box.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. We can move on.
Yeah, we can move on swiftly from that one. Wet pussies, wet boxes. What were we saying?
There we go.
Wet
Straight
pussies.
to the vagina.
It's fucking. I had a great day today. We've had
That's
like
really good, mate.
a quiet week. We've been setting the yard up. So I'm just I've been tinkering in that. We've converted a shipping container into like an office. And so I've been tinkering in there, getting like the printer set up, and then there's like half of the container is office space, and then there's a wall, and then half of it's storage. So I've been like screwing hooks into the walls and hanging like jumper leads and extension leads and fucking harnesses and and then we got like a couple of old toolboxes off a ute that we've fixed to the wall, and I've got all my fucking gloves and safety gear in there, and I'm like just tinkering. And then we just bought another shipping container to keep like plywood and shit. I'm just like tinkering,
Making it a home,
bro.
Mate. You are gay as shit.
I've been nesting.
Yeah.
I've been making my little scaff nest.
Decorating your little fucking thing.
Fully, like a chick.
Yeah.
Like a chick
God,
with
it keeps getting worse of you, mate. Nah, that would be fun, though.
It's awesome.
Especially when it's yours.
And it's on work time too. Yeah. So I'm like, just like tinkering. I'm like, oh, this is work at the moment.
Is it like wall with like a door and shit?
Yeah.
Like full
we got a couple of the guys at the yard's like an old chippy. He came in and like framed it up. So half of it's like insulated and air conditioned, and then other half's just a shipping container. But there's a wall with a door that goes between. It's going. You'll have to come and check it out.
Yeah, I'm keen to.
It's fucking sick. So that's been mad. Just nesting my little scaff enclave, fucking scaff gremlin. So that's been fucking sick.
I was going to ask how morale was, so clearly it's up.
Morale's up this week, and I went for a run this morning. So I figured out I should probably go for a run at least the day that we do the podcast, so I'm not a fucking miserable cunt. Probably get some endorphins going and go for a run when we do the pod. So that was good. Went for Run City to surf, not this weekend coming, the one after. So I'm excited about that. My back is starting to hurt.
Yeah.
Someone rang up on the dial-ins the other week and was like, should look after your shins, what do you say, shins, knees and back? Or like
and
generally,
glutes.
And glutes.
Glutes are really important.
Well, that's because your back hurts. I haven't been doing any of it. I was like, my shins are fine, so I don't need to do the other ones, but my back is starting to hurt now.
It's really annoying, and I'm like, it's clearly the right thing to do, but as soon as you tell someone your back hurts, like, yeah, you need to stretch your ass, and like mentally you're just like, that doesn't make any fucking sense, cunt.
Yeah, well, it's like your lower. It all pulls down.
Yeah.
Like it does, but it doesn't.
It does on the inside, but on the outside, I'm like, why the fuck would that fix my back?
And the other thing is, stretching is just for nerds.
Yeah.
Like you just rock up, do it, and go home. Don't warm up, don't stretch.
The smartest, gayest thing you can do is stretch.
Yeah, and then you immediately feel better. As soon as you stretch, you're like, oh, yeah, I should have been doing this the whole time.
They reckon yoga's hard, bro. And that's just all stretching, really.
Yeah,
that's yoga, as far as I know.
Yoga instructors seem like the kind of guys that get a lot of pussy.
Yeah.
Long-haired yoga instructors threatening.
You stretch these out wide.
I feel threatened by them.
I saw a good video of like a dude doing a fucking like protecting women like course, and he had her on top of him. He's like, what you need to do is like wrap your arm around here, and obviously all the comments were just like, but what if I don't want her to get off? Shit like that, just sleaze bags.
The women's self-defense courses.
Yeah. Good shit like that.
Yeah. But yeah, nothing else. Jesse baked another cake.
Awesome.
Yesterday. Day before yesterday. So I already had I had a mountain of biscuits left over from the weekend just because I stockpiled. And then there was some left. There was Oreos. There were double coat Timmies. There were a few of the lemon crisps.
Oh, you didn't polish them?
Nah, I wasn't frothing them. They're not sweet enough.
Actually,
for me.
you got to announce your rating and shit, I suppose, to people who didn't see the video in the newsroom.
Oh yeah, if you didn't see it in the newsroom, so was it Joel?
Yes.
Joel rang in with a must try was the Arnott's lemon crisp.
Potential goat is what was quoted.
He said that.
Yeah.
That's verbatim. He said potential goat Bicky, which. Ooh,
She's coming down here, guys.
Fucking raining.
Just derail this conversation,
Yeah,
but it's
boys,
fucking raining.
Fucking retards with the attention span of a goldfish.
We both just went.
As soon as some rain hit the roof, the podcast
Fuck
was
the
ruined.
lemon crisps.
Anyway, lemon crisps. And yes, Joel said they must try their potential goat Bicky, which piqued my interest. So immediately that afternoon went out and bought a pack.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Mid Bicky.
They're fine.
Yeah.
It's obviously beauty in the eye of the beholder with something like that.
Did you say 7, 8 maybe?
I think I give him a 7, 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good rating, but it's a biscuit.
It's not goat talk.
A biscuit. The minimum a biscuit starts at me is a 7.5. Bickies start at 7.5 for me. Like I'm never going to give anything Bicky related less than that. Potentially the deltas.
We're not just talking treats.
Potentially the deltas of the orange creams.
Yeah, okay.
Could be less than that. They're a low Bicky. But anyway, yeah. So I had a few of them left over, and then we had them. Then this week's chew is a sweet chew. So there was leftover. There was remnants of a sweet chew in the fridge, and then she's gone and baked like a fucking orange cake. Like it's like a sponge cake, but it's got like orange.
We're talking orange flavour, orange colour.
Orange, like zesty orange flavour. Like a sponge cake with like zesty orange with like orange cream. It was very good.
So you had a very like zesty treat kind of couple of days.
Good for the palate.
Like zesty Bickies, always like that's a bit weird. Like a lemon crisp, then you're having a zesty fucking cake.
Zesty sponge cake.
Yeah.
So my fridge is just full of treats at the moment.
Zest.
And they're all getting eaten day by day. Just poking away at them.
Just getting there, bro.
Just chipping away at the treats.
Someone's got to eat the pricks.
I'm not going to just let them sit there and go off.
Fucking, what are we all about food wastage here? No.
Dog shit, mate. I'm going to eat every one of them. So that's good. That's been great. And what else is fun? I fucking found a new show. I've been binging on Barbecue Showdown.
Yeah, I saw you wrote this down. I can see you getting around that.
So that's on Netflix. And
it's just people versing each other and but like cooking barbecue feeds, I assume.
Yeah, it's just like there's a different challenge every episode, and it's just like
who's going to make the best roast pork?
I don't know how. Yeah, it's amazing how much you can fucking vary barbecue. And they're like, okay, you got to come up with your twist on a fucking brisket.
Yeah,
and now it's like, show us your best fucking hometown brisket. No, it's not really. It's like it's pretty. And then I'm so engaged to the point where I was blowing up about who won it. Like, so this chick that had dominated the whole, this big lesbian Sloane who had dominated the whole series wasn't even in the final. So I must have dipped out and missed an episode while I was at footy training, and I came back and the bride was on the final episode.
Oh, you didn't watch it with the bride? Nice.
Yeah. And then it was the final and Sloane wasn't there. So I walked in, I'm like, yo, where is this the final? She's like, yeah. I was like, where the fuck's my big dyke Sloane at? Where's my big dyke Sloane? And she's like, yeah, she didn't make the final. I was livid. I was like, what the fuck?
That's bullshit.
She's fucking dominated this whole series. And a big butch lesbian. And
we need to find out what happened to Sloane.
She didn't make it. She got knocked out in the semis.
Yeah.
Which was devastating. So I binged Barbecue Showdown. Everyone on the show is in awful health. As you'd imagine, people who, not one athlete or the competitors on Barbecue Showdown, everyone in very poor health. If they don't do something, there's early graves for all of them. I don't like to say, I'm not a doctor, but you can't eat that much meat.
Nah.
You can't eat that much meat.
You just can't. It sounds fucking
And they're all
simple.
passionate about it. One chick was a big drinker too. She was from Tennessee. She was constantly, every challenge, she was like knocking back stubbies and then drinking whiskey to celebrate.
Well, that's how you barbecue, mate.
Yeah, shit face.
It's the only way.
So she was a big fat, clogged up, drunk.
Yeah.
She looked like a lot of fun, but she's not going to live real long, which is sad.
I don't know how you watch those shows like without like just fucking getting straight on Uber Eats and ordering like barbecue. Like that's what I would do when I watch that.
All we did was talk about barbecue we had in America and where we can get barbecue around here, which is like there's a joint not far from here that does good barbecue, and then there's just the steakhouses, my frequent steakhouses. So yeah, that's been good. just been fucking just chicking it up, just nesting and watching shows, eating bickies.
A fucking Texas MasterChef.
Yeah.
That's essentially it.
I might need to get back on the piss soon. I think this is going on.
This is getting weird.
I'm losing my masculinity and humanity.
That's good shit. Over my weekend, and I think I told you on Patreon, I watched like a fuckload of Kill Tony, and I even went to the point today. I was like, I wonder how this Kill Tony. For those who somehow don't know, Tony Hinchcliffe, comedian, sounds super gay. Apparently isn't. Gets comedians on, lets them do stand up, and then just fucking roast the shit out of them.
Yeah, it's just like it's like an open mic night, but they really, really mean to the people that are trying comedy for the first time. Like, it's a lot of people's first times, and they get professional comedians on. It's like a guest panel. It's a live podcast, and they just tear strips off them. Unless they're good. They're rarely good. There's some good ones get up there.
But, I mean, fucking what a great idea for one, like just to put a spin on a podcast like that. But I was like watching these stand-up comedians, watching people bomb, and I was like, fuck, I reckon I could do that, at least better than some of them. So I'm going to try stand-up at some point, maybe just once or twice. I think it'd be I got real like hyped up on the idea of it after writing a few jokes, but then I was like, fuck, would I want to live the comedian life?
Nah, it would be shit for a long time, and then if you were in the 0.5% that make it, it would be good.
But even the touring and stuff like that, like I don't know I'd be down to try it, but I don't know if it's for me, that lifestyle, you know what I mean?
I like that you wrote 2 jokes and you're like, I don't think I could do this full time.
Pretty much, right? Well, it's like I start dreaming real big as soon as I like something. I'm like, if I was the best at this, what would that look like? And then I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be conducive to like starting a family. Like a lot of them, you do notice a lot of them don't have kids. Like a lot of the big dogs like Gillis, Normand, Ari Shafir, like all the Protect Our Parks guys, bar Rogan, don't have kids. And they're all like mid-late 30s.
Yep.
So it's not... But if you love pissing up late nights, touring, meeting loads of people, being funny, being loved... Yeah, it's probably sick.
Yeah.
If you don't have the ambitions of like a stable, normal life, it's probably the greatest.
I would maybe do it in the reverse way, where a lot of stand-up comedians get a podcast to promote their stand-up, whereas like maybe I would do stand-up a couple of times to draw traction to a podcast, because podcasting is much easier, I assume, and a lot more fun and a lot easier.
Yeah, there's significantly less work goes into this.
Yeah, and you can just park up, sit down and have a laugh, as opposed to like having to go to fucking town to town to do that type of shit.
Yeah, or like the New York comic lifestyle always seemed nuts to me. Like they would do shows from 10 o'clock at night till 3 in the morning and just go club to club, just doing like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, just bouncing around and then getting home at like 4 in the morning, sleep until 2 in the arvo, and then do it again.
Yeah.
And getting paid like fucking $10 a show.
Something like that.
At a fucking like spot. It just seems crazy. But people love it.
Tell me, like, and there's a chance that I would, but like in my head right now, I'm like, that sounds like really busy and like just for a lot of fucking letdown. Maybe you potentially bomb, your night's ruined, and you just have to pick yourself up. Probably teaches you a few good life lessons. Yeah, bombing on stage.
And the only way you can practice is by getting up and being terrible at it.
Yeah,
it's not like footy where you go to training and get better at training, and then you get to have a crack on a. Like the only way you can practice it is by going up in front of people and doing it and doing poorly
and doing what you think, like doing what you think. I respect some people giving anything a go, but especially on Kill Tony, that's where you see a lot of these fucking open mics. Unless you go to them, people just get up there and say shit without punchlines. It's like, what the fuck did you think you were doing?
They probably thought that was a punchline. They're like, oh no, I don't know what a punchline is.
Like, that has to be it, right? That has to be the result.
Oh no, I've got this badly wrong. Fuck. And now there's a room full of people looking at me.
And I'm just talking.
Fuck.
I went and listened to the first Kill Tony episode today because it's like done over 500 episodes.
Yeah, it's been on for a while.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what it was originally going to be called? Fucking Hinchcliffe Notes.
Yeah, he's been in the game a very long time.
Yeah.
I probably said it on the pod before, he was married to Bob Jane's daughter.
You have
Bob Jane T-Marts.
Oh,
Bob Jane, the
right.
former race car driver, tyre mogul.
Yeah.
So she's a billionaire. So obviously she just inherited the Bob Jane fortune, and Hinchcliffe was married to her for a brief period. Mm-hmm. It's fucking funny, eh?
And he came out.
Yeah. And then he's gay. No, that's just a rumour. a very
Well,
vicious rumor.
the first time I literally saw it, was under that impression, and I wasn't even joking. I think I found that out on this podcast.
Yeah, well, I went to an episode when I was in Austin.
Yeah.
And he's just like a catty. He's just like a bitchy gay guy. He's just like a catty gay. He's like, no, you guys ready?
it.
You guys ready for the best night of your lives?
The best damn band in the land.
Yeah. He's just like, if you didn't know, you'd just be like, he's gay. That's sweet. He's just a bitchy gay dude. That's fine.
Who was the guest when you went? Oh, so were you is there an episode that you were there for, I guess?
Yes.
Right? Do you know what
he
episode
yelled
it
out.
is?
Fuck, nah.
Damn,
but then it was in the ads because I went back to watch it, but he yelled out, who came the furthest to be here? And I said, Newcastle, Australia. And he's like, nah, that's not good enough. And it was in the ads because I went back to find it. And he's like, nah, we can do better than that. I was like, that's fucking pretty far from Austin, Texas.
Yeah. Did he get further?
I can't remember, but I was just annoyed. I was like, oh, okay. I thought that was a pretty good answer.
Better than that? It's fucking
Maybe because his ex-wife's fucking Australian, so he didn't like it. I don't know.
Like, I have no jokes about that.
And then I went back. I was like, oh, it was around here, but it was the fucking the peanut. Where they run all the ads on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Filthy. But it was good. It was very good.
In the first episode, this guy got up and did a fucking Obama accent, and but that was it. Like, he's like, I like the idea of Obama being drunk at a fucking thing, and he just did Obama until his minute was up, and they were like, was that the fucking thing? Was that the fucking thing, bro? And they were like, yeah.
Bobby Sandu got on. Bobby Sandu does
Chris Sando's brother.
No. Bobby Sandu's, he frequents the Newcastle Comedy Club. I think he's from the coast, but he is a jiu-jitsu practitioner and he's over there. I think he's mates with Craig Jones.
Yep.
And he was doing a heap of jiu-jitsu over there and then he was going to the mothership and he got on and he got up and he fucking did really well.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
he did really, really well in front of, I think, Roseanne Barr, maybe Tim Dillon as well. A couple of really big dogs were the guests there and he crushed it. He was very, very funny. Yeah, it was cool.
The more I watch it too, people get up, they do the stand-up, and then afterwards they tear shreds off them, but it's also like an interview. They ask them where they're from, what they do. I've realised it's actually a good thing. They're just giving them an opportunity to be funny for longer.
Yeah.
But if you don't know better, you're like, you freeze up and you answer it real straightforward. And they're trying to give you the ball, to be funny.
More than their minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very, very, very
But most
good.
of the time people just panic.
Yeah,
which is fair. Which is so fucking fair.
And then as soon as they see panic, they just start being mean to them too. So it just fucking drills them even more.
Yeah. Also, besides fucking Kill Tony, sucking that off for fucking 15 minutes, I had a decent feed the other day at work. I was in Elmore Vale. And there's do you know where the Elmore Vale is? That pub there?
There's the Shaft Tavern, and then there's the pub in the shop at the shops there.
The shop one.
Yeah.
So I didn't go into that pub, but I was near the shops. I just thought the pub would be an easier landmark. In the corner there's this little joint called Crispy Lettuce, and it looks like a little fucking kind of sus fish and chip shop. I assume someone's recently bought it and trying to do it up. Got this mad Portuguese chicken burger, Portuguese chicken. Bit of pineapple on your burger. I know that's a controversial one for some people.
Nah, that's nice. Play on.
Normally in the warmer months, but it was still hitting.
Yep.
Fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Had got chips from that joint and they were seasoned fucking heaps. For a joint like that, I was pumped because you get chips from a fucking fish and chip joint. You're happy if there's chicken salt on the cuts. Yep. These things were seasoned nicely. For a smoko feed. Really delivered.
Nice.
Really, because you can get shitty smoko feeds. We all know that.
Yeah. We used to make a terrible error a lot at where I used to work at the coal loader, and there was two really, really good takeaway joints right next to each other, 2 minutes drive from where we work. So we'd constantly go there. We'd always overeat. We'd always get too many chips and always just completely bust ourselves at smoke, and then you just couldn't get going after smoko.
That happened to me.
Yeah. We were doing it daily, and you'd never learn. You'd always get a large chips.
You're fucking hungry.
They were the big, thick chips.
Yep.
You get a big schnitty wrap. You'd be halfway through your chips and go, I shouldn't eat any more.
Yep.
I'm not going to be able to get going again. And then you'd just eat everything, and then you'd sit there for another 20 minutes till the job was ready to go, and then you're like, well, now I can't get going. My head's all foggy. All the blood's in my stomach.
Yep.
I'm fucked. Every time. Do it 4 times a week. It was fucking retarded.
That's most people's day to day, mate. They just accept the fact that they're just gonna do nothing after lunch.
Yeah. That's one of the great joys I've discovered since I've been off the piss is just combing myself on weekends and having nothing to do. Like fully combing myself and then just all I got to do is watch 3 games of footy now.
That's it.
That's it. That is my only task is fucking sit on this lounge and watch Super Sunday.
It's good, eh?
It's so fucking good.
It's pretty good.
It's the greatest.
Yeah.
It's the greatest.
Flick up your betting app of choice, put a couple bets on.
Yeah.
If you're that way inclined.
Yeah, no, it's very nice. Very nice.
Other thing I learned today is that Mr. Beast might not be that nice a guy.
Yeah, my conspiracy guy had a Mr. Beast theory. It's Izzy and Griffin on Instagram. I saw this in the notes.
Stop calling him that.
He's my conspiracy dealer. He is my conspiracy guy.
Yeah.
So Mr. Beast is a Mormon.
Oh.
And
wait, this is a theory.
Well, it's no, because then it's always condensed to like 40 seconds.
He's
you can play it. You could probably find it. It's Izzy and Griffin. But basically, I think the nuts and bolts of it was that Mr. Beast is being used to recruit for the Mormon Church.
Oh, right.
And he always gives a really good breakdown. There's always evidence.
Okay, should we watch it? I've got it.
Yeah, have you got it?
I'm assuming it's that one that says has Mr. Beast
Yeah,
on it.
Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah. This is my, give him a follow. Izzy, IZZY, and Griffin on Instagram. It's just constantly amazing.
You'll be able to tell it is because it'll say followed by Daily Blue News.
Yeah, it's fucking rules. I love it.
Right, let's go.
I just cracked code. I've been saying for years, where did Mr. Beast get all of his money? And I just found it. This comment right here gave me some food for thought. They're discussing a documentary that talks about how the Mormon Church is the richest church in the world. I don't know if that's true, I don't really believe that. But how they might be a bigger thing to play at all this. So I did some digging. There's an organization that is called Just Serve that is a branch of the Church of Latter-day Saints. And they work directly with Mr. Beast's philanthropy. The reason Mr. Beast was going after the young kids was to eventually convert them to Mormonism.
Right.
He got his money from the Mormon Church. Mr. Beast was building an army, dude.
That's interesting.
Dude, that's Izzy and Griffin, man. That's my fucking conspiracy guy. I get like one, and he posts all the time about everyone, and they're always crackers. I'm like, damn, this guy.
So this guy's a proper conspiracy influencer.
Yeah,
like that's
yeah,
his thing.
Yeah. But he's good. He's fucking real good.
He's
great.
Well, there's a huge video blowing up on YouTube right now, like saying like Mr. Beast fakes his videos, and I watched it today actually before you got here, and he used to work for Mr. Beast. And he's going on about how a couple of things are CGI, the subscribers that get to enter the videos are people that he knows or secretly work for Mr.
Or
Beast.
actors, yeah.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
All actors. But what they were really hammering home about why he's a bad guy is, so he's selling the chocolate and stuff like that, you know? But even when he was selling merch and shit like that, he'd do these live streams and he'd pretty much be running illegal lotteries. Like, if you buy in the next 15 minutes, we're going to chuck in $500 in the next order and shit like that. There's footage of a guy signing Mr. Beast's logo on the shirt, so Mr. Beast that isn't actually doing it.
Yeah.
Bunch of shit like that, bro.
Yeah, he's just a fucking grifter.
Well, and he's also, like, they are shady business tactics, and especially when you're being perceived as a nice guy on the internet, it makes it worse. But it's also just talking about how they're creating like gambling psychology and playing on gambling psychology in little kids.
Yeah, that's all of it is, really. That's like, I remember a kid at school wasn't allowed to sell. We had like, you used to get raffle books at school, and he's like, my parents won't let me sell the raffle books because we're Christian and it's a form of gambling.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I mean, if you break it down, yeah, but that fucking sucks, man. Like, it is, yeah, technically, but Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is a little school raffle, mate. It's all in fun. I'm sure the big fella would understand.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Beast's fucking Mormon. He's recruiting. He probably thinks it's all for the fucking Church of Latter-day Saints.
Yes. Are you locked in on that being the truth? You happy to accept it?
I am like, for Izzy, pretty much everything that comes off the Izzy and Griffin page, I'm like, it's going to take a bit.
That wasn't that high quality of video.
No, but he's got to condense them for me, for retards like me who will want to subscribe to conspiracies but will not do their own research.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what he's doing. He's appealing to the me's of the world that are like, I want to believe that there's more going on here. No, I will not do my own research. Please convince me.
Post a little screenshot that I still won't look at.
Yeah, but you've got like 20 seconds and he's nailing it.
Yeah.
He does it in like 20 seconds. I'm like, okay, you got me. You're like devil worshipper, pedophile, small bit of evidence. I mean,
That's
done.
enough evidence.
That's it.
Actually.
I mean, I'm hooked.
the court of public opinion. You've won me over.
Mr. Beast is a bad person. Done. Next.
And
What else you got for me?
I don't even know what a Mormon really is.
It's just
What's different about their religion?
I don't know. There's just they just tweak it all slightly, and there's another one. I think Mormons.
But a Mormon's like, are they Jesus related?
Yeah, and I think a Mormon's allowed to have loads of wives.
That sounds right, doesn't it? It sounds like they're allowed to have fucking heaps of wives.
Which, sign me up. Mormon me up.
Yeah, more wives. That's what I want. One's heaps enough for me.
Yeah, and didn't Mr. Beast, one of Mr. Beast's ex-employees, just trans up and then was texting young girls or something?
Yeah, I mean, that was the other thing with Mr. Beast, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Apparently people knew about that as well.
Sounds like a hell place to work.
Yeah, well, I was actually under the impression he was a good guy. Mormon includes significant doctrines in eternal marriage, eternal progression, baptism of the dead, polygamy.
Yeah.
So that's just more than one sexual partner.
Respect.
Damn, Mr. Beast is fucking like that?
Yeah, you'd think so. He's a multi-trillionaire
Yeah, I guess
nerd.
when you have that type of money.
Yeah.
Not in the face, but he's not the fucking...
Nah, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's a very, very wealthy man. Even the nerds get pussy. Well, Elon Musk got like 9 kids.
Yeah, he was fucking flat out, that cunt.
Yeah, because he was all about... our biggest concern in the next few years is not going to be population dwelling. It's going to not like too many people. It's going to be not enough people.
Yep.
So he's like obviously practicing what he preaches there. Just fucking, I'm going to repopulate the earth by myself.
Fucking dude. I was working at his house today, cleaning up after him. Fucking ciggy butts all over his floor throughout his house.
Fuck yeah.
Real good shit, actually. Love cleaning up after that bloke. It's fucking sick. But he was like asking... my mate I was working with, you have a girlfriend or anything? My mate asked him back. He's like, nah, don't have kids, mate. Like, don't even need to have them. There's too many people in the world as it is. I was like, I don't think that's a choice, bro. I do not think that this was your choice that you don't have kids.
Incel. I only learned incel meant involuntary celibate.
Oh, you only learned that recently?
I didn't know that. I just thought it was like some kind of sleeper cell.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was like a cell of like people who want to do bad.
Awakened.
Like when they say like a terrorist cell, I thought it was like an incel. I didn't know that's what it stood for.
No, it's someone who can't fuck.
Yeah, it's for virgins, nerd virgins, who fucking shoot presidents at schools. Whoopsie.
Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Yeah, Izzy and Griffin, great follow. Highly recommend. highly recommend. Izzy
Key
and Griffin.
takeaway.
Yeah. Link in the show notes for him. Trying to think of anything else fun that happened this week pre-podcast. Well, I played footy again.
Yep.
That's good. We're going well. Rugby league team's going well. The business end. We've got 2 games in the finals.
Congratulations.
Yeah, so we're going to be playing finals.
You able to sit on the sidelines finally?
No, I won't. I won't be. I'm playing too well. They won't let me. I'm playing too well. I did bomb.
Actual butt?
Oh, just do my job, mate.
Oh,
Just do my
I
job
thought you're
for the team.
whinging about it.
Yeah.
You love it again.
Oh yeah, I've twinged my groin though. It took like 3 games and I already got a soft tissue injury.
Yeah.
Fucking, and my back's hurting.
Soft tish-ish.
Soft cunt. But yeah, that's good. I'm excited about Mad Monday too. That's something that I've penciled in. We've locked in a date for Mad Monday, so we've got the Triple A and Mad Monday locked in. So
Any theme or dressing up?
Yeah, I'll be dressed up.
Works?
I just got recommended a really good website for costumes, so I'm going to do a bit of perusing on that tonight.
Do you know, can you share the website?
Jeff just sent it to me, or he's just going to send it to me. He said he's got a buck show this weekend and he got a gun Ninja Turtles one. It must have been good because he says nothing about anything. And I was just on the phone to him then. And he goes, "Fuck man, I've just got this gun Ninja Turtles outfit." I was like, "It must be fucking good because you don't tell me about anything." So it must be
funny.
a belter.
This guy says nothing about anything.
No, he doesn't. And then he told me how good this Ninja Turtles outfit is. So it must be a fucking cracker.
What if it sucks?
Yeah. So, yeah, but I always like to. It's good. I think a lot of people do the same thing, but you keep your Mad Monday costume a surprise until the day.
Yeah, of course.
Keep it under wraps until you rock up at the pub and blow everyone's minds with an outrageous costume. So that's exciting. That's potentially 5 weeks away. So that might be my next drink, I reckon.
Mad Monday.
And then it'll be a fucking big one. That'll be a couple of days. Can't wait.
Could roll into a couple of monther.
Yeah, and then that'll kick off. Then that'll get me through, what have I got? So Mad Monday, Brisbane Triple A, Cox Plate, and then that'll probably be Christmas and then into Vegas. So then I'll be back binging again. Can't wait.
Bring back the binge.
Actually have some fucking good stories for the podcast instead of just eating biscuits every weekend.
Yeah, you can tell when the seasons change.
Yeah.
Definitely on this podcast.
Yeah, 100%.
What type of bickies is Bluey eating?
You watch the downloads. I can tell where we fell off because the downloads went like that. It's because I stopped drinking.
Yeah.
You watch it start. As soon as I get back on the piss, it'll go like that again because I actually have fucking something to contribute other than just fucking what show I'm watching and what biscuits I'm eating.
The people love it, man. You guys love it. Thanks for sticking around.
I promise I'll get back on the piss soon. It'll be funny. The podcast will be funny again soon, I promise.
Reverse rehab.
Yeah.
We need you to get back on the
I'd
sauce,
like to
cunt.
stop drinking, but my fucking content depends on me being a fucking fat, drunk piece of shit. So I can't stop.
That is what it is.
I can't stop. Yeah, you got anything else fun going on? Have you booked your holiday?
Still haven't booked it. Got everything planned. What are you looking for, mate?
Vape.
Oh, no. Not the vape.
Stop the pod. Got it.
It was right in your pockets. Haven't booked it, but I know what I'm going to do. Got money aside to put it all there, but just need my mate. He just needs like a week or two
Beautiful.
to get his money up, and then we can start putting it in.
Beautiful.
Which will be exciting. Go to
Very
Monkey
exciting.
Forest, get on some quads, get on the sauce. I didn't think about, because I know you have to try and dodge the water, like consuming the water.
Yeah.
Your best there. Don't want to get barley belly. But even like the lettuce on burgers and shit, because they're
Yeah.
probably washing that with water.
Oh, you just probably resign yourself to the fact that you're going to have diarrhea at some stage. Just the severity.
Well,
is
even
just-
ice in your beverages.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't
Yeah.
even think either.
Yeah.
So I'll be drinking out of a bottle, I reckon, for most of the time.
Yeah, I don't think it's as bad as it used to be, but you will get diarrhea. Just be like,
Just a little
I'm
bit
gonna
of
get
diarrhea.
I'm going to get diarrhea at some stage.
I'm happy to get some diarrhea, but I don't want to be hospital level. Did I tell you that I've been to the hospital in Bali?
For diarrhea?
Oh, yeah. Well, like it was called like amoeba virus or something like that. Like it was a form of fucking Bali belly, I guess. I was young. Bro, shout out to Bali. I got a private room somehow.
It's because of the severity of the diarrhea.
My brother got whatever I had like a few days before me. He went to the hospital. He was in a curtained off like section, like a normal one. And I went in there as soon as he went out, private room. It was
Nice.
fucking sick.
Nice.
Suck that swagger.
I got put a private room in the hospital when I had a staph infection in my arm.
It's mad,
And they
eh?
quarantined me. It was mad. And then I was like, oh, fuck, this could be bad.
Yeah,
They
well,
fully
yeah.
quarantined me in this room completely by myself, like air fucking locked room. I was like, oh, shit. I might be in trouble here.
Did you have like a TV and shit though? Like,
I think
was
I
it
had a
nice
TV.
room?
Yeah, I think I had a TV. It was fine.
I watched Land of the Lost like fucking 6 times. Like that was the only thing keeping me going. I was
Nice.
fucking going out both ends like all night.
Yeah.
My family's out doing mad shit.
Doctor, get in here. This boy's got diarrhea.
Get this man a private room
Oh
now.
my God, this is the worst diarrhea I've ever seen.
No one's ever had this in Bali.
Cancel my 2 o'clock. This is some outrageous diarrhea.
What could he like do about it? Like, just watches me.
Plug you up. Get him some. Apparently, cheese is good for clogging you up. I don't know if it's good, but cheese will clog you up.
Yeah, well, maybe that was the issue. Not enough cheese.
Yeah, this man's cheese levels are dangerously low.
If they start injecting it into me.
Yeah. Oh God.
No, doctor, no.
Yeah. Diarrhea.
All right, I think we better get into some news.
Let's do that.
All right, guys, this one's more a lesson for you. Never hide your bag of drugs in a bag labelled bag of drugs. If you would prefer the police not to find your bag of drugs, perhaps consider not placing them in a container marked bag of drugs. Cops report that Lauren was a passenger in a car pulled over Saturday morning after the driver was spotted without a seatbelt during a traffic stop. Officers noticed Riley, 41, moving items around the vehicle's floorboard. When the police peered into the auto, they allegedly spotted drug paraphernalia, which prompted a probable cause examination of the vehicle and its contents. The resulting search, cops report, turned up a bag of Riley's purse-labelled bag of drugs. Inside the bag, cops allege, was a needle, straws, a metal spoon, 4 glass pipes, plastic bags with a white-coloured residue. A bag inside the drugs bag contained crack cocaine, powdered cocaine, crystal meth, Xanax pills, and other narcotics.
The Hamilton South starter pack.
Yeah, if we have a look at her in that picture there, Blue, she looks like she's from there.
Yeah. That's why would you? Yeah, that's great.
I mean, she probably just gets a bit forgetful, I suppose.
Yeah, you don't want to, and you don't want to forget where your bag of drugs are too. So it's maybe you just got a label maker and just wanted to use the label maker. Like just labeling everything in the car was like steering wheel, radio, bag of drugs. Fuck. What are the chances?
No cop's ever going to look in the bag of drugs. It's a joke.
Just a silly joke.
No one's this stupid.
That's great. It reminds me, probably already spoken about it too, but the Chaser. I don't know if you remember the Chasers wore on everything.
I do remember the Chasers.
Years ago, they went to a music festival and they strapped snags and steaks to themselves, like raws, and then went past the sniffer dogs, and all the sniffer dogs went ballistic.
Yeah.
And they were like, get over here. And they strip searched them and they had fucking sausage, raw meat all duct taped to themselves. And like, get the fuck out of here.
Take one for the team.
Yeah.
Well, what if you like could hide pills in the raw meat? That'd be a good way to get them past it.
Yeah, or you just walk past with the raw meat and then your mates go through with all the drugs.
Yeah. Take one for the team, guys. That's your lesson there.
Yeah.
And don't put your fucking bag of drugs in a bag labelled bag of drugs. She was held in Florida County lockup. Florida. Her bag of drugs is being held in police evidence locker.
There you go. I wonder how often the coppers get stuck into the stuff in the evidence locker. Surely
it's happened
all the time.
It's had to have happened.
Sure, you would have to think. What do they do? Just sit there and what?
Not do the drugs.
You're not going to leave the drugs there and not do them.
There's a fucking bunch of drugs in that room.
Especially when you've had a hard day being a copper, you fucking need to unwind with some crack cocaine and Xanax.
The bag's already been opened. Just lick the finger, have a dip.
Like it's cocaine. We better take these drugs. Yeah, I assume they incinerate them, but surely they. Not all of them.
Incinerate.
Yeah, incinerate them up their nose. I got to go and destroy these drugs now, guys. All right, no one come. I'm going to go destroy them. Going to go destroy this big bag of drugs.
He's not lying. He's just using it in a different turn of phrase.
I destroyed them, all right.
Fucking oath I destroyed them.
Fucking destroyed a lot of it. Yeah. Nah, protect and serve. It's a thin blue line. Doing a great job.
A childcare worker who was happier and chattier than normal at work had disguised vodka as Gatorade on the job, the tribunal finds. I've drank at work once when I was young and I was working at Kmart, but I didn't really get fucked up. I had like a 3-hour shift and like I was going out straight after.
Yeah, okay.
So like I poured a bit of like vodka or something in my drink bottle and was just kind of having sips as I was working.
Nice.
I barely got fucked up. I was too pussy to go crazy on that. You ever drunk on the job, mate?
Yeah, the pub I worked in England.
Pretty easy.
I think I got called into a shift, but I'd been out. We played footy, and I'd been out through the afternoon, and I was like, I must have needed the money. I said yes. I went in high range, and then kept drinking at work, and like don't remember the shift.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I went in. And I was like, I think I told him. I think I was like, I've been out all afternoon. And they're like, we really, really need you. And I was like, fuck, well, I need the money. I was like, if you're happy for me to come in, I'm chirpy. I wasn't chirpy. I was fucking hammered. And then I got there and then like, because you stop drinking, you start feeling sick. I was like, I just have to keep drinking.
Yeah.
So then, and I think because it was quite common for punters to like buy you a pint, like instead of tipping, they'd be like, I'll get yourself one as well. The idea is you leave it in the till and then you have it at the end of your shift. But I was like, fuck, I think I was just making myself like a coffee cup, like a vodka raspberry in a coffee cup or whatever, and just leave it and just fucking
go on as you go.
Yeah, and then I think I just continued to drink the entire shift.
Damn.
I would have stank a piss. Like, yeah.
They would have been like getting served from you. You probably would have been a bit of fun.
Very chirpy.
Yeah.
Very, very chirpy.
Or avoiding you at all costs.
Very torture.
This guy's fucking annoying.
Don't get that guy to serve you. He stinks and he's fucking annoying.
Can you pour my pint, cunt?
Well, anyway, yes, I'm Australian. Man.
Back where I'm from, we don't even really do pints.
Yeah.
You think I'd learn
she's a
by
Kiwi.
Now? Yeah, New Zealand woman. A New Zealand woman, I didn't expect it to be a woman, was charged with serious misconduct in the teachers' disciplinary tribunal over the incident took place in 2022. The tribunal was told the teacher left the centre on her lunch break and purchased a 1.2 bottle of nitro vodka and guarana, mixing that with the vodka, which contains 7% alcohol.
Fuck yeah.
She wasn't fucking around.
Nah, you need to deal with those little shits.
Yeah, I hate that like she got caught out just for being in a good mood. Like, is that just an alcoholic?
Well, no, she might. Yeah, maybe she's just traditionally a bitch. Yeah. And then the second she was chirpy, they're like, something's wrong.
There's no way.
What's up with her? She's being nice and chatty. Like, nah, she's got to be drunk.
She's not fucking slapping the kids.
Yeah.
She's telling them a life story. Her colleagues noticed her drink out of the bottle throughout the afternoon. While she was supervising the children on the playground.
Bunch of fucking snitches.
Yeah, she must have been a huge bitch.
Yeah.
And like the fact that it was clearly noticeable that she was acting up and that they've snitched on her shows that this chick must have sucked.
Yeah, the tribunal was told she was uncharacteristically happy. Greeted other teachers in an overly friendly manner, slurred her words, was unfocused, disruptive, confused, and sipped alcohol drink. Yeah, so she's
She
obviously
was fucking blind.
she's obviously a bitch. And then they're like, "What the fuck's wrong with her?" And then she obviously went too far. Slurring your words is nice.
Describing the teacher as disruptive, like
Yeah.
they're trying to like get the kids to, I don't know, name some colors or spell some words, and she's just like, "Shut up."
She's talking. She kept talking.
These
That's great.
teachers, so they make the kids start booing the other teachers and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I learned my old job because we'd go in like after Origin nights and stuff, and we'd go in and you'd still be the next morning. But I learned pretty quickly, just keep your mouth shut. Like if you still think you've got a bit of piss in you, just don't say anything. Keep your distance from people. Don't talk until you feel like you can talk, because you start opening your mouth and you just get yourself into trouble.
Better to be uncharacteristically quiet,
Yes.
than chatty.
Yeah.
Because maybe you've just had a bad day.
Plead the
maybe in a
fifth.
bad mood. Yeah, exactly.
Plead the fifth.
That's your right.
Don't say anything. You can't get in trouble. If you start talking, "Oh, how was Origin?" "Yeah, I had a quiet one." It's like, well, you fucking stink. So you didn't have a quiet one. You reek a drink. Yeah. Good times. Good times going to work drunk. I bet actually that'd be a good one for the dial-ins.
Just about to call out for
Yeah,
that, mate.
because I reckon a few of you fucking dirtbags would have gone to work high range or indulged at work. Give us a buzz on the dial-ins this week. Let us know any times you've gone to work drunk or got drunk at work. Probably best keep it anonymous.
Yeah, I'm going to say you can give yourself a code name or keep it anonymous. And just a reminder, if you want to know how to hit the speak pipe, hit the dial-ins. You go to our Instagram bios, Daily Blue News, Gabex Thomas. You hit the link. It'll say dial-in Daily Blue. You follow there.
Yes.
Because we always love newcomers. We love everyone who does it every week, but I'd love to hear some of these yarns about you getting fucking drunk at work or just being drunk at work.
Yeah, I hazard a guess there's a lot of people out there that listen to this that probably behave like that, which I don't obviously condone, but I think is very,
But at the
very
end of the day, a funny story is a funny story.
I think it's incredibly funny, but you shouldn't do it. And still on the topic of piss, some sad news today. Major Australian beverage brand collapses. Staff members were let go on the spot after the company couldn't prevent a collapse despite making $120 million last year.
Wow.
I actually saw this post on Instagram today, which made me sad because their content's really good. We're talking about Billsons.
Yeah.
They make cordial, but they also moved into premixed beverages.
Delicious premixed
Really,
beverages.
really good Billsons. I don't know if like people listening know what they are, but they did like
Fruit
a really
tingle flavour.
crazy range of like premixed vodka cans. But they do fruit tingles, musk, like fucking blood orange, like really cool.
Just syrup for your benders. Like when you're over beer and you want some fucking yummy treats that cost too much.
Yeah.
This is what you get.
Well, that's why this one's surprising, because they're fucking charging an arm and a leg for a carton or a 6-pack or whatever. They would like literally like a carton of Billsons would be like a fucking $170, $180.
Yeah, I would never get them, put it that way.
So, I mean, they must have had some fair operating costs. So here we go. Crisis hit industry has seen another company collapse. Despite making $120 million last year with 50 staff members sacked on the spot, the owners of craft brewer and ready-to-go drink vodka maker Billsons Beverages announced that they were devastated to put the business into voluntary administration. The historic brewery was established in 1865 and is currently the #1 Victorian attraction on TripAdvisor. The company has already slashed 100 staff members earlier in the year in a move to cut costs. Rob Smith and Matthew Hutton from McGrath Nickel have been appointed as administrators. They are seeking to sell the business, with Mr. Smith telling news.com.au. The company was built from zero to multi-million-dollar business.
Someone buy this prick, please.
Someone, please, yeah.
Not that I drink them often, but when I do, God, it's good.
Yeah. That means, mistakes have been made. When all of a sudden you have macro issues like significant cost of living pressures that impact demand, then it can be hard to adjust quickly. It's grown so quickly and the demand has eased. Yeah, so because of cost of living pressures, it's been very hard for them to adjust. Yeah, sad stuff, because Billsons do rule. Like we said, they're fucking stupidly expensive, but a very nice treat.
Yeah, just here's a solution. Fucking make piss cheaper. Not them, the fucking government.
Well, there's about to be another fucking alcohol tax, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, see, I feel like a smoker now, bro. Because like when I used to sell smokes, that's what I'd hear every year. Oh, they're going up again. Yeah, they're going up again. Now that's us for piss, and it fucking stinks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking dog shit. Yeah, it sucks. I might quickly get their... Oh, I won't get their page up, but I might quickly, while you pad, I'll get some of their best flavours up because they were fucking incredibly creative.
Yeah. So, well, they always come in like really fucking awesome coloured cans. The purple one, that's the one I drank the most. The fruit tingles. And your missus probably loves the Billsons too, I reckon. So if you ever got a couple of Billsons in the fridge, you're sick of your fucking Tui's New or your fucking Super Crisps, you duck in there, you see your little missus fucking... I think there's like lemon and lime ones too.
Yeah, they got... So vodka twister, which was like a... what was the ice cream that was like a twister? Was that a twister?
That sounds Cyclone?
Cyclone, yeah. So they did cyclone flavour, musk, green apple, black currant, pineapple, lemon splash, sunset fizz, blue Hawaiian... No wonder they went broke. They just too many wild flavours. Pineberry splash, pine lime.
But that's the awesome part.
Watermelon. Oh, chocolate vodka with cake.
Chocolate. Okay, they can can that one. That'll save them some money.
They did. They canned it. See,
To the can.
Vodka with tangles. That was like a fruit tingle. That was
my pick.
sensational.
Yeah.
Red berry burst, sour blueberry, berry jelly, retro fizz, passion fruit.
All right, they went very wide. Maybe that was their issue.
Portello, tropical, ginger and lime, pina colada, sarsaparilla, banoffee.
What the fuck is banoffee?
Banoffee's like a banoffee pie.
A Russian mafia boss?
No. Banoffee pie is like banana and cream and caramel, like a banoffee
Wow.
pie. Yeah, they went ballistic.
Banoffee.
Summer sunset, tropical mojito. Fuck, man. If they'd have just probably picked their top 4.
Yeah, give me 4. Give fucking like 8. That was like 13.
Yeah, and all crack. They're all ridiculously good. Your teeth do feel like they're going to fall out of their fucking head
Yeah.
after a night on the Billsons, though. It's a lot of sugar. But they just did cordials too. You could see like just Billsons cordials, but then obviously moved into premixed vodkas. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, but for everyone out there, Lou, like me, who's guilty of just stealing one or two of your missos when you're sick of your shit, my thoughts are with you because I'm feeling this and I hope that someone buys this. Someone's got to.
Yeah, well, this was the thing I did.
Sonny Bill should buy it.
Fuck me, cunt. You're on fire today. I did have the thought of like rallying the power of the Daily Blue audience as we did with the fucking Sarah Lee.
Sarah Lee, yep.
And as we also nearly had to do with the Kingston.
Yep.
But then I thought like they're products that we can get around because they're affordable. Rallying the power of the pod to save a fucking $190 carton of piss. Don't know if that's what we're about. That's not me saying I want Billsons to go under. I would love it if they get out of this hole. I just don't know if this is one I can throw out to the people to do.
But I will say treat yourself to a 4-pack before they're gone maybe.
Yeah, for a meager price of $80 probably for a 4-pack.
Go treat yourself to one if you haven't had one before they're fucking gone forever.
Hopefully someone does get them out of it because they do rule, but it is, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. But yeah, sad news on the piss front. A bit of celebrity news. Leo DiCaprio has been sleazing again. I mean, this is not really news. This is just funny. Leo pics reveal what hasn't changed. A movie star has been seen being the third wheel on a famous couple's holiday.
Oh my God.
We can count. This is the celebrity news for the week, guys. I told you I was getting fucking gay.
Yeah, give us the goss, Blue.
We can count on a few things in life: death, taxes, and Leonardo DiCaprio hanging out on yachts with much younger women. DiCaprio, 49, was at sea with his best mate and former Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. The gang was on holiday in Italy, and fuck, these cunts live a nice life. And Maguire looked happy to be the third wheel with DiCaprio and his model girlfriend, Vittoria Soretti, who is 26.
Oh.
He doesn't date anyone over the age of 26. As soon as they hit 27, he's like, see you later.
See, I thought it was like 25, so I think he's knocked it up.
Or maybe he's going up a bit. Fuck, he's got the most ordinary chassis. He's just
that cunt does what he wants.
He's a fat heap of mud and he's just knocking these glamours. There were a few others on board the ship, including other young women. Soretti might be decades younger than DiCaprio, but she's actually a bit older than his usual type, correct, Gabo?
Yep.
The Hollywood actor has a reputation for not dating women over 25. That's inflation.
Yeah, I'm tapped in.
That's inflation.
To what Leo's hitting.
That's inflation. He's had to go up.
Yeah, you got to adjust.
Yeah, and then obviously just loads of weird people commenting stuff in the comments there. But yeah, I don't know, Leo. It's just like he's just a sleazebag. He's just a proper fucking sleazebag.
Like, fuck, I don't know. I can't even really knock the bloke, I don't reckon.
He'd be another one that doesn't have kids, I think.
Yeah, well, I assume not.
Yeah.
He's just like, I see hot girl, I take hot girl on boat.
Yeah. Off the coast of Italy or the coast of fucking wherever my boat is at the time.
I'd likely have sex with hot girl.
Yeah. Well, De Niro just knocked another bird up not long ago, and he's like 80.
Yeah.
I think it's just these actors, these like Italian American actors that are just like, just going to keep rooting.
Fucking, what's his last name? Fuck, the dude who did like Godfather or some shit. No, Al Pacino. Is that Godfather? That's the other one.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's like became a dad like last year. That cunt's like fucking 80 odd.
They just fucking, yeah.
I mean, they can afford them.
Italian stallions. Boys just no off switch. Great swimmers. Why stop? Yeah, crazy. But yeah, there's your celebrity news, guys. Leo DiCaprio is knocking another young model.
And still hanging out with Tobey Maguire
and
for some reason.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire third wheeling like a weirdo. So I went into the bank just before I came here to do this, to do some banking, obviously. And it's weird, like you sit down with them and it was almost like they're obviously trained to sell you fucking home loans the second they get a sniff.
Yeah.
So I was literally just depositing a little bit of cash, and then she goes, oh, blah, blah, and I said, oh, it's going straight in the house account. And as soon as I said house account, she started probing. I was like, oh, no, it's all good. I've got we're sort of dealing with a mortgage broker at the moment. And she goes, why would you go to a mortgage broker? Which, first of all, I thought was fucking weird and kind of rude. And then I was like, well, why would I go to a mortgage broker? And I was like, well, first of all, I didn't say this to her, but this was my internal monologue. I was going, first of all, I have no fucking idea about home loans or any of this shit. Genuinely, I'm fucking, don't want to use the R word, but I'm retarded with this stuff.
But I will.
I did want to use it. Second of all, I was like, well, that's a weird thing to say. But also I have mistrust of banks, seeing as what you guys have done to the economy. I kind of feel I need some help dealing with you shonks.
Yep.
And third of all, my mortgage broker is genuinely a fucking legend.
He is.
And that is not like, I thought about it. I did have to think about that. I was like, why would I use a mortgage broker? And I thought they were three pretty fucking good reasons.
I think so.
Yeah. Which leads me to my next point. If you are like me, a bit retarded, don't trust the banks and like good blokes, you should get in touch with Phil from PK Mortgages.
Nothing like a personal touch, mate. And someone who actually gives a shit.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too. It's like, it is kind of murky waters, and for the layman, for the average bloke or woman off the street, this stuff is daunting. I know we say it every week, kind of fuck around, but it is. And I'm sort of getting to the pointy end where I'm hopefully going to be pulling the trigger in a little while. Phil's been awesome, makes you feel calm, makes you feel clear about all this stuff, and he's fair income.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing, and he's fair income. If you would like to get in touch with the team at PK Mortgages, you can get in touch with him on his personal hotline. It's the Phil hotline. I don't know if it's his personal phone, but this is the number he gave us. 0420 660 804. Or you can head on over to pkmortgages.com.au. That is P for probably don't trust the banks. And K for Kanye West was texting another woman.
Okay, nice.
That's what P and K stands for this week. mortgages.com.au. Or,
probably don't trust a bank. Kanye's texting another woman mortgages.
Yeah. I mean, it stands for not that, but that's what it stands for this week. Or the link is in our show notes. Love you, Phil.
Blue, just the other day, I went to the footy and I had a few beers there. And straight after that, I went to this local pub just around the corner to continue on the sauce. You could say that I was locally sourced, much like the ingredients used by our friends at Papa Macros.
When I walked in here and you're like, I've got something for Papa Macros, how long did it take you to come up with that?
Short. I was like, I've got to think of something.
Did you spend how many hours?
All right, fine. all weekend, I'm mulling that one over.
I walked in, you're like, yeah, I had a nap. And I'm like, I assume you're worn out from coming up with that.
For real, guys, though, they are locally sourced ingredients. They are chef prepared, and they do get delivered straight for your door.
Yeah, I'm frothing. The bride's gone away for the weekend, which means I get all the Papa Macros this week. Because sometimes you be a good bloke. Part of being a good bloke is like letting your missus have the fucking steak. Which one is it? The
chimichurri?
Steak chimichurri.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to concede and give the missus the fucking premium Papa Macros.
That does suck.
Not this weekend. Steak chimichurri for Blue.
Guys, help yourself. Head to papamacros.com.au and use our code DailyBlue.
I'm so sorry.
It's capital D and it's capital B, baby.
That is exactly what I was going to say. I'm so sorry.
Well, you normally throw to me, so I get that. That's what happens when we mix up the
That was a mix-up. We mixed it up. But you know what's not a mix-up? It's the 10% off you get with that fucking code. That is not mixed up.
How do you feel about glass, Blue?
glass, not huge on glassware. Reason being, in my house, all my glasses are tiny.
Yeah.
So I like a big vessel when I'm and because I'm a big water guy.
Yeah.
Especially even in winter, like this wind's drying me out. I need a big vessel to consume my water. Do you know of any brands that may make a product suitable for my needs?
They do, and they go by the name of Soul Cat Designs, Bluey. They're an Australian-owned business. I was going to say, do you like Japanese people or the Japanese as a whole?
Love them.
Well,
Love them.
Do they have something for you, Blue?
Except for Pearl Harbor.
Japanese.
But that's a bad generalisation.
Japanese style whiskey glasses is where I'm going, mate.
Oh, okay, of course.
Great for in the cold.
Apparently, Japanese whiskey's unreal too.
Yeah, I haven't had it.
You'd have to reach out to the Eagle, our resident whiskey expert. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's good.
But I know what is great is Soul Cat's Japanese style whiskey glasses. They are fucking awesome. I have a couple at home. They're fucking grouse.
They're grouse. If you want a little nip of whiskey, if you want to stay hydrated, which Blue and I both encourage you to do.
I fully endorse hydration. I endorse Soul Cat and I endorse hydration.
It's as simple as that. Go to Soul Cat Designs. Bluey, what do they need to do when they get there?
When you get there, when you purchase whatever you would like to purchase, I recommend the Big Dog water bottles, particularly if you're a tradie or on site. Once you do that, when you get to the checkout, they will ask you if you have a discount code. Guess what? You do. It's Daily Blue. It's all one word. Capital D, capital B. Use that discount code. Get yourself a couple of bucks off. Maybe, Gabe and I get a little kickback from our mates at Soul Cat too. And you get a nice water bottle. We all win.
Thank you, Soul Cat.
Thank you, Soul Cat. Links in the show notes. All right, legends, it's time for your weekly update in the Daily Blue weekly tipping comp. How'd you go last week, mate? I had a pretty mixed week. I think I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from 8. Not great. On the back of a full round. Didn't want to back it up with another full round. Didn't. Only got 5.
I respect that, mate. You don't want to get too far ahead of everyone. I only got 4. I switched one of my tips last second, which fucked me in the end.
No. Yeah, I tipped the fucking Dolphins. Never ever again will I tip the fucking Redcliffe Dolphins. They got beat by the Titans. They let me down. Bronx obviously getting pumped. I'd say just about everyone got that wrong. And then I fucking went to Ruffy the Sharkies.
That's when I swapped.
Yeah.
I swapped like right before the game. I was like, nah, I actually feel good about the Sharks.
Nah. Dumb. This week's games, we have Thursday night, the Cowboys. Oh, actually, let's do a fucking leaderboard update first.
Give us a leaderboard update, brother.
Up top, Spiraling Lonzo's on 111. He's jokered up, or she. Elliot won back with the Joker on 107. And I'm not far behind on 102. A good round there would have really helped me. I've still got my Joker as well. Where are you at, mate?
I'm on 90 points.
90.
101.
Fucking couple of full rounds, mate.
Speaking of jokers, mate, I'm locking it in this week.
Are you going for it?
I'm going for it this week.
Well, then it's a very good time to look at this week's games, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tigers, Cows on Thursday night. Probably got to go the Cows there.
I've gone the Cows.
Wars, Eels.
I've gone the Wars.
We've got the fucking Dolphins and the Roosters. Never again. Never, ever again.
Back of the favourite here, Roosters.
Titans, Bronx.
This is the one I'm actually sus on, but I've gone the Bronx.
Titans are outsiders, but fuck the way the Broncos are going. Fuck, man.
Who are you going?
I think I'll go the Bronx, but fuck, I don't know.
That's my one I'm scared of.
You think they'll get a fucking spray after getting pumped by the Dogs at Suncorp like that?
Yeah, fuck yeah. And Dogs are a good team.
Yeah, they are. They are. Storm Dragons. That's a sitter.
Dragons.
Yeah, good one. Sharkies, Bunnies.
I've gone the Sharks.
Yeah.
I've gone the Sharks. It's me joker around.
Yeah. Penrith, Newcastle.
Panthers.
This is if you get, you know what, you're jokering up on a really strong week.
It's a smart round, isn't it?
Yeah, and then the Dogs and
Raiders,
the Milk, you go the Doggies. That's a good round to joker up on, mate. Everyone's there's no team, there's no favourite over fucking $1.30.
Like the only sus game really is the
Broncos are $1.60,
and it's the round that's so obvious that this is where shit does go wrong.
It's this time of year.
It's too bait, and I'm taking the bait. I'm eating it up, but
it could be huge, mate. It could be you joker up on this and pick the card. That's a 20-point round.
I know, and I don't know if there's going to be a round better than this to do it.
I commend you. That's
it's a good call,
strong jokering. I mean, if this comes out Friday morning, so you'll miss the Thursday game. But I mean, retrospectively, if you used your joker too, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all.
I reckon there'll be a couple of us.
Yeah. And then, like, you watch the Knights knock the Panthers off or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
fucking stupid.
That's what I'm waiting for sure.
Very good. Very, very good. What the fuck are we going to do when the footy ends? This part of the show.
Actually talk about sport again.
Never. I will never talk about any other sport. That's it. Yeah, good luck with your tips this weekend, legends. Normally, this part of the podcast, I have something to eat and tell you all about it. And that's exactly what we're going to do now. It's time for the Daily Blues Chews, as it is each and every week. Brought to you by our mortgage bro, Phil and the team at PK Mortgages. Mixed it up this week. Gone for something sweet. Hello guys, and welcome to another classic episode of the Daily Blues Chews. In the mood for a sweet chew, haven't done a sweet chew for a while. Went to Coco Mond on Derby Street. I just perused the front counter and I paused it up. I don't actually know what I got, but they looked absolutely unreal. It's not a cheesecake, but we've got like a biscuit base. The lady did tell me there's chocolate and cream mixed in the filling. This one's a Snickers one. Looks good.
Does look good.
And then we also went a white chocolate option as well. I think it's like white chocolate. Oh shit.
Looks less good.
I think it's like white chocolate and cream mixed in the middle. And then there's like a white chockey on top as well.
Chew the white chockey first.
Oh. Oh, that's hectic.
Oh,
Fuck.
that's impressed.
So I have got a fucking really, really bad sweet tooth. This is right up my alley. Let's get into that.
And you're sliding through them with ease.
That's absolutely sensational. Super sweet. They make everything in-house there. There was a guy there with his wife. All the machines out the back. So, gun.
8, 9.
If you're a sicko with a sweet tooth like me, highly recommend that. I don't even know what it is. That's dog shit for me. Chocolate tart kind of things from Coco Mond. 8.6. Really good. Chew on. Yeah, it was good.
Chocolate tart kind of things.
Yeah, the lady, I was like, what are, because now I'm bringing it to the people. I'm like, I need to know what the fuck I'm talking about. She told me, it went immediately out of my head. All I remember was what was in it.
Yeah.
Chocolate and cream. There's two things to remember. Nailed it. Just forgot what it was called.
I remembered, Mike, my bit was to ask you what it was called. You're like, tick, done that.
Done that.
And then
she
as you're
told me.
ticking that off, you just heard, wow.
Yeah, and then it's gone. It's out of my head. But really, really good. I always thought it was, have you been there?
Where is it again?
Coco Mond. It's on Derby, opposite the mechanics at the bottom of Derby Street there. And I always thought it was just a dessert place, but they have like a full menu, like brekkie menu and shit. But it's like horny. Like if you're on a date night and you want to finish the night with something sweet, good. Like it's cool little like cafe, dark. Like it's very good.
Trendy kind of vibe.
It's not like super trendy. It's just kind of like romantic. Like if you want to go somewhere and have like chocolate covered strawberries and shit, it's fucking good, fucking real good. And yeah, the fucking. I demoed the whole thing.
I wasn't sure on like what those were. Looking at them, how I'd feel about them, but seeing like you glide through it, I thought you'd have to be a bit of a fucking like crack off.
Nah, the top was like a solid chocolate top, and then the filling was like chocolate and cream, sort of soft. Yeah, and again, I completely forgot what it was called, but it was very, very tasty, very sweet. The white chocolate one was real sweet. That's what got my attention. The Snickers one, because it had like peanuts and a bit of caramel, it wasn't like super sweet, but it was still very sweet. But
so did you prefer the white chocolate?
Probably just because it was mad sweet. And there's something wrong with me of how much I fucking love sugar. It's so bad. As soon as something's like everything that the missus tells me is over the top, I think like Reese's do this big peanut butter cup that's got caramel and I think it's got like M&Ms or something stupid on top, which is just, it's insane. It's dumb. It's one of the best things I've ever eaten. But everyone's like, that's too much. And I'm like, yeah, it is too much, but I fucking love it. But that's, as we know, mate, I just do things in excess. Mm-hmm. That's what I like. I like too much.
And you don't put sugar in your coffees, which is weird.
Yeah, well, I get enough. I get enough
from
fucking cocoa and all the other shit. So that's your chew this week, guys.
Welcome back to the Daily Blue Dial-Ins. This is where Bluey and I hear from you guys, your crazy stories, your question, your queries, your sledges. We love it. If you want to get in touch with us, you go to our Instagram bios, as previously said in the podcast, Daily Blue News, Gabe, Bex, Thomas. You click on the link, you go dial into Daily Blue Weekly. You give yourself a little alias. We love the aliases.
Alii?
Alii.
I don't know.
Alii?
I don't know.
That
No,
sounds
I
like
think
that's
it's-
like multiple aliens.
I think it's aliases.
Yeah. You give yourself a silly little name if you want to remain anonymous. I think that's the funnest way to do it.
Yeah, but you do as you please. That's the whole point of the dial-ins. It's a fucking... This is where we hand the show over to you. Gabe and I go, you know
Done our
what?
bit.
We're done. We're going to kick back. How about you guys do some fucking heavy lifting now?
Exactly.
I say, Gabo, relax, brother. It's time for the audience to fucking start doing something. And you know what? You do. Mostly, last week we had a lot of people shitting with the phones next to their assholes.
If I was a betting man, well, let's play over under 4 this week.
We'll get over 3, I think.
So under 4.
Under 4. I'm going to go under, but I think it'll be right on.
Yeah.
It'll be 4 or under. Just pure, yeah. How many we got? How many dial-ins have we got first? A few?
Let me see.
If we've got it, that'll dictate how many. But I reckon under 4, but it'll be right on it. It'll probably be 4.
I like that guess. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
Fuck, come out in droves this week. Yeah, of 18, 4 of them will be someone. 4 of them will be people putting the phone in the bowl and shitting, so it comes through the dial-ins nice and clear.
Which, unfortunately, you can do.
You can do what you want.
You are welcome to do that. I prefer stories and questions and shit like that.
But that's, you know what I mean?
But it's not up to me.
It's not up to us, mate. You know what I mean? This is their part of the show now. Yeah. So stories and questions, yeah, we like them. But if you want to shit...
and you want to know how we feel about it?
You want thousands of people listening to hear you shit? This is your time to shine. Fuck, I hope this first one someone shit.
Righto, let's get into it. A 30-second shit, I hope not.
Hey boys, I have a pet peeve in regards to them stupid cunts of fucking door knockers. But this peeve isn't with them, it's with my fucking wife. She has the audacity to sit there and fucking listen to them for half an hour just to tell them to come fucking back when I finish fucking work. Because she has no fucking balls. How hard is it to open the door? Hey mate, not interested. Shut the door before they can fucking say anything. How hard is that? Fuck me, it gripes. Anyway, love you boys.
Love you, mate.
Was that Tony Hinchcliffe?
I was going to make that joke. Damn it. I fucking swear on my life I was going to say that.
What's wrong with my wife?
She has no balls.
My wife's got no balls, that fucking bitch.
You want your wife to have balls, bro?
Yeah.
You are Hinchcliffe.
You need a husband.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit of a pussy. It normally takes me up to maybe 3 minutes to get rid of them.
Yeah.
I can't shut it on them. I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got a little bit more ruthless as I've got older. I mean, I haven't had a door knocker for a very long time, but even just the ones in... do you know what I think now? I may be giving off the vibe that I'm not to be approached, because even, you know, the pesky ones in the shopping centres?
Yeah.
I think I've got good enough with my negative body language when I see them, like looking down in a way that I don't really get approached anymore, which is nice. Although it's not great to be putting out that energy out, it's nice not being pestered.
Yeah, well, I'll be real with you, mate. When you've had a shit day at work, you definitely it's hard for you to hide your body language, I think.
Yeah. And I look...
You can tell when you've had a rough day, mate.
Even like right now, like if I've been out in the weather all day, I've got bark off my nose and head from footy. I've got scratches on my face. I look like a potential ice addict. Like I've been out in the weather all day. I look tired, stressed. I've got fucking scabs on my face.
And you are those things.
And I am those things. So then they're like, I might leave this bloke alone, which is great.
That bloke could crack at any minute.
I might break this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe get the next person.
Let's go to the next one.
What's going on, guys? It's GC here.
GC?
Just listening to the current podcast, saying about, the small wins. I think that dude got some free guac in his burrito or whatever it was.
Yes, sir.
Just gone into Super Cheap to grab some shit for the car because I had some store credit. Bought a couple of things, came to like 67 something, and the chicks put it through as $6.70.
Yes!
Like, do you want a receipt? I'm like, nah, I'm all good, thanks. I'm just going to get the fuck out of here before you realise.
Yeah.
How'd they do that?
Yeah, cheers, lads. Have a good one.
That's epic.
Golden tonsils.
That's epic. That's a huge W.
Yeah, you take that and you run with it.
Yeah, I'm the sort of pussy that would correct them. I'm a coward, and I'll be like, oh no, I think it's more than that. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
It depends on the day with me, I reckon.
Yeah.
If I was feeling fucking sorry for myself and I needed a W.
Yeah. The other thing is too, there's no reason for me to correct them. Like it's super cheap auto, or it's a bit, and it's not. It's not a fucking. If it's a small business, it's different, but not super cheap auto.
But you know what? It's someone who's working there. You're saving them from getting sledged if you pull them up. That's your good deed.
That's kind of
That's
thing.
the angel on your shoulder.
Like, I don't want you to get in trouble, even though you fucked up, and it's going to benefit me. But yeah, you're probably better off just letting them get in trouble.
Yeah, I don't judge you for it, GT.
Nah, that's awesome. Fucking awesome. Take that, mate.
Bluey, Gabe, it's Fish again. I'm just sort of fucking about the door knockers again. So there was some fucking solar panel company the last 2 weeks. One chick fucking, I don't know. Yeah, fucking,
Come on, Fishy. You got it,
I
bro.
told her to get fucked pretty quickly, and I was going out, and I wasn't. The next week, fucking, yeah, the second shield turns up, some fucking Irish bird, and well, we're just following up on the fucking the survey we did last
I'll see
week,
that
and
coming from Fishy.
straight away, I'd been in a really fucking grumpy mood. I answered the door in a bit of a fucking temper, and I said, "Yeah, love, I told the other one to, go away as well." And she goes, "Oh, that's okay." Right, see you boys, love yous, and I bought a hat,
Thank you, Fishy.
Yeah, the fish. Thank
and
you,
the
brother.
fucking cunt got damaged
Oh.
in transit. So
Oh, no.
fucking go figure that out.
Oh, no.
Buddies.
Sorry
Fuck.
to hear that, Fishy.
Yeah, sorry. The pause in between was just led me astray there. When he paused, I was like, yes, he bought a hat. Well, thanks for buying a hat. I don't know how badly it's been damaged, mate. I do apologise on behalf of Australia Post there. Once it's at the post office, it is out of my hands. I fucking wish I could do more. I wish I could deliver more by hand.
Do you?
No, but the local ones I do, if I have the time. Yeah, sorry, mate. That fucking sucks. How badly was the hat damaged? Fishy, send me a message. I want to know how badly this hat was damaged. That sucks, bro. And yeah, answering the door in a huff's a good way to get him out of there quick, I suppose. Just put that negative energy out there like we were talking about.
Yeah, for sure. Fishy, the way you operate, you sound like, I found it hilarious when you whipped the accent out. I did really not see an accent coming from you.
I like
that.
that.
Was really funny.
That was good. Because he was quite bland and monotone, and then he busted out a good Irish accent. And then I told him to fuck off.
And then the accent did deteriorate into an Indian one, but
That's
nonetheless, it was impressive.
They usually do. They usually do.
They always seem to turn Indian,
Yeah.
don't they?
Bluey, Gabe, it's the Beresford Bear here.
Yeah, the bear.
Just wondering, guys, when you get your Kingstons, do you get them out of the... Oh, fuck this. Oh, that was fucked.
I saw that it was kind of short, and then he started talking like, "Oh no, he's just gonna do it to the point question." No,
I love that he tricked us.
Yeah.
He lulled us into a false sense of security. A Kingston-related question is the best way to get my attention.
maybe it was a Kingston coming out of his ass, so it was still Kingston related.
Yeah, that was an ordinary sounding turd, mate. But very funny. So that's one.
That's one for the
There's
table.
one. Very good. Very good. Well done. Well played, sir. Well played.
Bluey, cheese boy. Thought I need a little vent here.
Yes.
I just finished listening to the last week's pods on the flight down to Adelaide.
Cool.
Come down to visit some family and thought, fuck, for airports suck. I'm going to book a spot at the front of the plane. I'm going to take carry-on only and I can make a quick exit. It was an aisle seat, so I waited for everyone else to board the flight so I could jump on in my aisle seat, not fucking sit in seats and get up and move about like everyone else seems to do.
Smart play.
I go in, I sit down, the fucking air hostess just grabs my bag and takes it to the back of the fucking plane. I have to sit there while every other cunt fucking walks off the plane. Ain't no one grab it for you and help you. They just sit there and look at you. What a fucking piss take.
Yeah.
Anyway, hope everyone else has a shit weekend like mine's about to.
That's dog shit. What are you doing that for? She single-handedly foiled his plan for a quick exit.
And like,
That's garbage.
he only had carry on. He should be able to do with that what he wishes. You can chuck it under the seat.
Under the seat. Fuck me. I bet she's seen him and was like, think you're getting off quick, do ya?
No.
What a bitch. What a bitch.
Yeah, bruh. Coming up with a whole plan, like the fact that you thought about it and just got fucked. That sucks.
That
bad.
stinks. Sorry to hear that, mate. I'm sorry. I mean, we know our thoughts on Jetstar.
Yeah, we did even say it was just
No, you can fucking put two and two together there, mate. Figure that one out pretty quick. Who did that?
Yeah, that's fair.
Bluey, Gabe had a fucking
Big
good
fella.
laugh about you guys fucking describing how you dip your biscuits into your fucking tea for just the perfect amount and
There's an art to
all
it.
that sort of shit. Like, when's the right time to pull out? It just reminded me of back in the day when you root the chicken. It's like, fuck, you just got to choose the right time to fucking pull out.
Correct.
Also
Sort of
tricky.
fits with your fucking jizz roulette or whatever that fucking other thing was. That was more like fucking jizz Russian roulette, whether you pull out in enough time or fucking,
Let the bicky soak.
whether you end up with a fucking kid you don't want.
That's BWFG, I'm assuming.
He went by anonymous, but that's him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you were having a laugh about us pulling the biscuits out at the right time, mate. It is no laughing matter. It's not something to be fucked around with, getting your bicky sogginess right, potentially losing it in the tea, burning your fingers.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have a kid than go through that again.
Mate, I would rather an unplanned pregnancy than
Drop my whole bicky,
100%.
bruh.
But like, I'm glad you thought it was funny, mate, but let me and Gabe be extremely clear on this. Biscuits are no fucking joke.
They're not.
Getting your tea and your bickies is nothing to fuck around with, mate.
And there's not much more satisfying than having it in there for the perfect amount of time so you get that perfect softness and warmness in your mouth. Much like your analogy.
Yeah.
Softness, warmness.
Yeah. So, while we do like to joke on this pod, that's we're not fucking around there.
Oh my god. I sound paro again. Diabolical diabetic here. A little more coherent than the other week. Just like to put out a little apology because, I can't even remember what I was saying. Anyway, it's over this week. On my way to pick up my car from the pub because fuck drunk drivers. To the moon. And just about it, boys. Sorry. And Dave, eat some cheese. It's beautiful. Bye.
Was that just the diabolical diabetic apologising for being paro last week?
Yeah, just making a
That's
public
fine.
apology.
You can ring up and do that. That's fine, brother.
Yeah, I'll forgive you, mate. Why not?
I forgive you, mate. Forgive and forget. It wasn't even that bad, was he? He was just drunk.
He's just dribbling.
Bluey, Gabe, it's a Red Rocket.
Yeah, Rocket.
Currently doing the shit, but I've pretty much just rang up to talk about Marketplace.
We'll hear if this counts.
I put up 4 things for sale, just like moving house and whatnot, some shit you just don't want to drag around with you.
Yeah.
There has been a total of fucking over 300 messages and have still not managed to sell a single item because of the caliber of fuckwits that's getting around. Like, I've got to tone it back because it would take minimal effort to dip into the incredibly racist route, which I'm not about.
Good.
It just...
Thank you.
Yeah.
But those fucking...
Anyway, what would you rather? Would you rather stick a toner under your toenail, a skewer, like a little cocktail skewer, and kick a wall, or hit your thumb 3 times with a claw hammer on the nail against a bit of timber?
What are
You have to do it, otherwise everyone you know dies, and you shit your pants every day for the rest of your life.
You're the last person on earth.
All right, take it
You
easy,
can't
boys.
stop shitting
Red
your
Rocket
pants.
out.
Red Rocket with a real head scratcher to finish that one up. I would go the toe option because I'm very deadly with a claw hammer.
I think toe option's a better option there.
But that's a fucking absolutely diabolical scenario. Shitting your pants and all your friends dying and family
Well, you said
dying.
everyone you know, so I just like every time you meet someone, they just die.
And you crap your pants. Just, I mean, I know I say it pretty often, but the dial-ins, I don't play favourites with the show, but the dial-ins are my favourite purely just for I'm just picturing the Red Rocket sitting there in the toilet, pants around his ankles, hanging a shit, and then going, gonna ring the boys. It was a 2-parter too.
Yeah.
First, he held back from a racist rant about people on Marketplace annoying him, and then just come up with the most insane would you rather. Just while taking a shit, he goes, I'm gonna ring the boys and fucking I just love it. I fucking love it so much. Thank you, Red Rocket. And yeah, we'd kick a toothpick up our toes.
A big fucking cocktail skewer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will lowball someone on Marketplace. I'll do that. Like, I don't shop on there often, but if I see something like I'm not I'm going way lower than what they ask.
We've bought Jesse got a really good bike off Marketplace the other day. Our couch was off Marketplace. It's a cracker, and we've I don't know. If I see a good deal, I'll just take it straight away. I'll pay it right now, whatever you want. If I think it's a good deal, I'll take it straight away.
Really?
Like our couch was mate, it must be a fucking $2,000 couch. I think we got it for like $300.
Yeah.
It's a full L-shaped recliner. One of the ones that plugged into the wall with like a motorized recliner, and it's got fucking USB ports on it.
Yeah, okay.
I was looking at it. I was like, surely this isn't it. We got there and saw it. I was like, fuck, there's the money. See you later. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, see, I'm not shopping for shit that big, and that's something they just need to get rid of, I suppose.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, maybe I would if the deal was that good, but like whenever I'm on there, like if I'm selling something on Marketplace, I'm putting it up there for more than I want because I'm expecting to fucking negotiate.
To get pestered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Good, healthy shit. Well.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Bluey, Gabe, come over from the coast.
Come on.
Listening to last week's episode with all the hot poo talk, it was wild. And there was just something that stuck in my mind from what Bluey said. He said hot turds. Now I think you've got a great tagline now for the Daily Blue dial-ins. That's take a hot turd and shit on that thing. Because there was some hot turds last week. Anyway, boys, just a quick question. If Arnott's came to you to do a hectic collab and they said, make your ultimate biscuit, what biscuit are you creating? Again, the Bluey biscuit and the Gabe biscuit. What is it? What are you doing? Cheers, lads. Love your work.
Nice, Camo.
I like the question.
I like the suggestion. Maybe leave the creative taglines to us.
Yeah, I mean, not that I can really talk this episode, but that one definitely gave me a sigh.
I didn't mind it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. In terms of the biscuit, something that comes to mind instantly, and this is OTT, over the top, but I mean, and it's a sitter for me, but just get a Kingston and just double coat it.
Oh.
So it's just, that's obviously a sitter, but get yourself a Kingston biscuit, 2 thick layers of chocolate, a la double coat Tim Tam, bang.
And that's
me.
super on brand. You've done well there, mate.
That's me. I may, because Jessie's been baking and she's been melting chocolate a lot lately.
You
may
could do it.
I may experiment. I might cook this up. Fuck. That's stupid. But you'd have to, because what she does is she gets like the whatever the cooking chocolate is she uses. You put it in like a steel dish and then get a pot of boiling water under it so it melts the chocky without burning it. So then all it would be coating a Kingston in it, let it cool, head it back for a second hit. It's not beyond the realms. It's fucking, and that would be the Bluey's Bicky for sure.
What brand is Tim Tam?
They're Arnott's as well.
They're
for
Arnott's
sure.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get some. Yeah, righto, mate.
I mean, why someone at Arnott's hasn't done that already is fucking lunacy. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, what are you doing? That's a fucking sitter.
That is, yeah.
They would fly off the shelves.
Is it too? Well, I know it's not too much for someone
It's
like
not
you.
too much for me, but it is maybe for the common man.
But at the end of the day, a Tim Tam is just a biscuit that's fucking coated in chocolate.
And then you go and then the layers.
And you got that goo in there and the bicky.
Fuck, come back to me on that.
That's not a bad idea. You've done well. Yeah, there's no way I can top that. Yeah, it'd be like a choc chip, like it'd be a cookie or biscuit, but I don't know how to make it creative. So I don't have anything for you. I was too caught up in Bluey's idea because it's like actually shocking that hasn't been done.
Yeah, and I've been spending a lot of time. It's a hard one on the spot, and I've been spending an absurd amount of time fucking bickying up lately. So like I was sort of ready to go. I was actually waiting for someone to ask me that question. I've been waiting for like a month for someone to ask me that.
You just had a voice changer?
Yeah.
Righto.
G'day boys, dumb cunt calling back in.
DC.
Just hearing you talk in the latest episode about hearing the person next to you have a horrendous time while on the porcelain.
Mm-hmm.
Got a pretty good story. I think you might have heard it before from me, but that was a long time ago, so you're hearing it again.
Let's go.
It was a while ago now, but went camping with a heap of mates up around the Mile Lakes, and they got them fucking national park shitters, which are fucking horrendous, but anyway, you make do. Went down for me morning shit. Sitting in there pondering thoughts, questioning decisions from the night before.
As you do.
And then thoughts broken by the sound of sprinting down the little walkway into the toilets. Hear door fly open, slam shut. About 5 seconds later, ass hits seat, followed by thunder on earth. Oh, mate, just letting fucking litres out of his ass. Followed by, and the person on the other side of me then goes, "You're alright, mate." Followed by another groan and just another fucking, another litre or two getting dumped.
Jesus.
It was fucking a horrendous time trying as hard as I can to not fucking burst out laughing and just like battling, but old mate was really going through it. Anyway, love you boys and I'll see you later. Bye.
See you, brother.
Good to hear from you, DC. As always,
Love your work.
Liters is a good it's a very good descriptive word when talking about someone evacuating their bowels.
Just leaving the bod.
Just dumping liters of just fucking nuclear waste.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't get funnier. Just someone just fucking doing really loud shit when you're in the
It does not get funnier. The pod's really come back to its roots the last couple of weeks, hasn't it?
It has.
Poopy roots.
It's all a circle, man.
Oi, Gabe, it's Fishy.
Yeah, the fish. He's back.
My hat turned up today. That's great.
Didn't you claim it was damaged? Is that fish?
It was only the box got fucking damaged.
Yes!
That's sweet.
Yes!
I just recorded a dial-in, and I was a bit too angry, so I thought I'd have a second attempt.
It was the door knockers that fucked him
But
off.
I've just been in a fucking 80 zone, fucking double wide lines for the last 25 minutes. I was fucking stuck behind two learners. One of the cunts is on a bike. The other's the other's driving a car.
Mm.
But it's an 80 zone, fellas.
Fucking rank.
80 zone. Right? And I was stuck behind those fucking mongrel cunts for fucking, 20 minutes.
Up, fishy.
I'm less than impressed.
That sounds it.
But, fuck learners.
Absolutely stoked that the hat's okay and intact.
Yes, that's great news.
Great news. Mate, also, always, ring up and vent. This is a space for that. Come and get it off your chest for sure. Just next time you're stuck behind a learner, just pop on your favorite episode of fucking your favorite podcast, Daily Blue Weekly.
Enjoy your drive.
Just leave for just check out for a couple of minutes. Yeah. Let those learners learn, baby. It's 80 zone anyway. Like, fuck, what do you do? That's what podcasts. That's what we make this magic for when you get stuck behind learners.
Yeah, they don't get me like that. Some people just fucking hate learners.
No, I've never been a big road rage guy. Well, that's not entirely true, but I've not you're behind a learner. Everyone's got to learn at some stage.
But the fucking passion behind that is still hilarious.
100% fish. Always ring us and vent, mate. That's what we're here for. That's what the dial-ins are for.
How did he know his hat was supposed to be damaged? Did you get a message?
No, the box was damaged.
Oh, so he fucking dialed in before he even opened the pre?
Well, I reckon he turned up and then the box was fucked and he went, well, I'm dialing in. He's assuming that the hat's fucked when he's dialed in.
Treated himself after.
Then he's finished the dial in, bit of delayed gratification, gone and opened the box and got, hat's sweet, but let the boys know.
That's absurd behaviour, not opening that box straight away.
He's a man of discipline.
Everyone knows that about Fishy. I don't know how I forgot.
I know the fish well, mate. I know he likes to delay his gratification. That's why we love our fish. That's why we love brother fish.
Respect, Fish.
Is that 2? 3?
Yeah,
2.
Maybe that counts as 2. Solid slapper that was from. Don't know how I didn't see that coming.
That's 2.
We did have someone on the toilet, but they didn't shit.
No, it didn't shit. No, it doesn't count. It's got to be. I need to hear feces leaving the anus.
Fuck.
For it to count. I don't need to hear it. I just need to hear it. I need to hear it for it to count. I don't need it.
It's all right, man. We know you like feces.
G'day, my followers. It's Billy the Cunt here. I thought I'd
I'm a
give
fella.
a quick yarn again. It's just about work. I've worked for about 12 years in the public hospital system, and fuck, there's a shitload of cunts that come in with things stuck up their doots.
Yeah, nice.
Like, I made a little list here. You've got your toothbrushes, you've got electric razors, you've got fucking veggies like zucchinis or...
I'm just going to pause this quickly. Hilarious yarn. I wish he said which gender had what up there.
I think we know it's the boys.
It's electric razor. That's got to be a dude.
And I don't even reckon they'd all be gay dudes. I reckon it's I reckon.
No, I'm not. I don't think so either.
No, I reckon it would be majority straight dudes experimenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who hasn't put an electric razor up their ass?
Electric razor, you fucking crap. That, you know what that is? That's someone trimming their asshole and then go, ooh.
Ooh, that was.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Found where the G spot was.
Get dad.
All right, let's keep going. This is a great yarn.
What's the other cunt called? Cucumbers.
Yeah.
You've got dildos. You got your wife's dildo while she's been on holiday and wanting it back after the doctors had to surgically remove it.
Oh.
And then you got the sick cunts that think it's okay to stick fucking screws down their dick holes. Like,
Yeah,
cunts.
I've heard about that shit.
There's fucking 2 uses for the dick hole. That's pissing and coming.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were just a few off the top of my head. But yeah, have you fellas ever stuck anything up your dutt? Fucking exit hole. But yeah, have a good one, fellas.
I'm glad we had I'm stoked we had a medical professional dial in to tell us that the dick hole's got 2 uses.
But the arsehole, do as you wish with that.
Yeah, that's fucking play on.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing, never experimented like that, unfortunately.
Nothing sexual, mate. Nothing sexual's going up
A
there.
few shelving related incidents on benders potentially, but nothing, the doctors didn't have to take them out. They stayed right where they were.
they served their purpose. Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I wish you said who was doing what there, mate. But that's really fucking funny.
Yeah, that's awesome.
BTC, Billy the Cunt. What a guy. Last one. That can count. That's true.
Nah, that's not a shit.
Yeah.
Nah. That's all fart, no shit.
Good old fashioned fart.
Yeah, all fart, no shit.
The rest we got here will for Patreon, where we do an extra episode on Wednesdays.
We do. And that concludes this week's podcast. Guys, thanks for dialing in and shitting. Thanks for shitting on the dial-ins. Thank you for lending us your ears. Thanks for fucking selling the cord caps out. Again, thank you very much. Hopefully they all make it to you in one piece.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't, they'll end up back here and we'll try and get them to you again in due time. But yeah, thank you so much for all your support, purchasing the merchandise, as you always do. Fucking means a lot. Truly means a lot. Thanks for dialing in. Love, even if you're crapping in the phone, we love it. Not specifically the crap ones, but...
So it was unders. I put it 4.
What did we get, 2?
I think I only got 2.
2, 1 on the toilet and 1 fighting. So we were very close to having 4.
Yeah, toilet-related incidents.
We were there.
Mm-hmm.
We just didn't make it to actually crapping on the phone, but hey, there's always next week.
There is always next week.
And there's always Wednesday on Patreon where we do an extra episode. If you would like to dial in and crap on that one, you're more than welcome to as well. That comes out on Wednesdays.
Did you want to explain the Patreon thing that you were talking about?
People shitting on. Well, what you do is you put your phone next to your asshole. Oh, not that?
No. Some of you join and press join for free.
Oh, yeah. So potentially, well, I mean, you may have intended on joining for free, but just
the content's behind a paywall.
Yeah, but with the Patreon, it costs $5 a month. A lot of you might have joined and been like, why the fuck can't I see this podcast? There is a join for free button that will not get you any podcast. Otherwise, that would be silly.
Mm-hmm.
But there is, so if you've joined for free and you're wondering why you can't see the podcast, it's because you didn't join for free. There is a $5 a month option that gets you all the podcasts. There's like fucking 30 or 40 episodes on there at the moment.
Yep.
Plus, we do an extra there to come out every Wednesday. So, yeah, if that interests you, links in the show notes. If it doesn't, you got this beautiful free one right here that comes out every Friday.
Mm-hmm. The dial-ins get a bit more rogue over there. We speak a little bit more freely over there.
A little bit.
We don't hide too much from yous, but maybe we just whinge a little bit more.
Yeah, do a bit more.
About individuals we live with.
A bit more moaning about... A little bit more bitching with the safety they might not hear it on there.
Good shit, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple, rate it 5 stars. We appreciate that. You can follow it so you don't miss an episode. And you can follow on Instagram where we post clips and other shit, Daily Blue News.
Just loads of other bullshit, really. Yeah, the Choose clips. If you hear the audio of the Choose and you go, that sounds good, but what does it look like? I post them every Friday and Saturday as well. They go up on Instagram there. But yeah, fucking oath. Thank you again for all your support, guys. We love bringing this podcast to you every week. Thanks for listening. Thanks for lending us your ears. And we'll see you again on Friday. We'll do it all again.
Later.
You're my boy, Blue!